I'm on to chapter 26 and 27 of Crenshaw. During the afternoon rush hour the next day, my dad returned to the same corner with his new sign. It was drizzling again, and the gray clouds hung low in the sky. I waited in the car with Mom and Robin and Aretha. My mom had just gotten off work at Rite Aid. She said 2 people were out sick, which meant she was the only cashier. People in line were grumpy, she said. Why didn't they just read the Enquirer and wait their turn? A driver in a red SUV rolled down his window. He smiled and said something to my dad. They both nodded. My dad tucked the sign under his arm and held out his hands till they were about 2 feet apart. I'll bet Dad's telling him about the trout at the lake, said my mom. I said to my mom. She smiled and exaggerating. Is that the same thing as lying? I said. Not when it's fish related, said my mom. When the light changed, the driver handed my dad money and waved as he pulled away. After about an hour, he collected a bunch of dollar bills, also a big cup of coffee. Kitty enjoying the story. A big cup, and two slices of 11-pound cake with it. My sign was a soggy mess. My mom flattened the dollar bills on her lap. $56, she announced, and 83 cents, my dad added. My parents shared the coffee, and I split the pound cake with Robin. Then I climbed in the back. Aretha was tail thumping hopefully. When no one was looking, I gave her my whole piece. He's so nice to his dog. It was windy and cold, and the rain had come back hard. We listened to the radio as tiny rivers zigged and zagged down the glass. A new man went to stand on the corner. His sign said, Vet, God bless. A small, poodly-looking dog was nestled in his half-zipped jacket. I still think you should take Aretha with you next time, Dad. I said, I'll bet we'll make even more money. He didn't answer. I figured he was listening to the radio announcer. She was warning that the chances of rain was 80%, so it was a good night to stay inside. A summer day camp bus stopped at the at the light. Its windows were fogged up. I saw kids had hunched down, and I hunched down in case I knew them. Oh, he's embarrassed. Someone had drawn a smiley face with a word by it. Hello, I decided, but it was hard to tell. I was on the outside, so everything was backwards. Aretha licked my sticky hand. Next time, my mom said, leaning her head on my dad's shoulders. I'll do it. No, he said so softly I almost couldn't hear him. No, you won't. The next evening, Crenshaw appeared. All of him, not just his tail. We were at the rest stop off Highway 101, sitting at a picnic table. Cheetos and water for dinner, my mom said. She sighed. I'm a bad, bad mother. Not a lot of options at a vending machine on the 101, my dad said. He hung a pair of his underwear on your nearby bush to dry. Sometimes we washed our clothes in the sinks at the bathroom. I tried not to look at my dad's underwear. After we ate, I headed to a patch of grass under a pine tree. I lay down and stared at the darkening sky. I could see my parents and they could see me, but at least I felt like I was a little bit on my own. So he didn't have much privacy living in a car. I loved my family, but I was also sick of my family. I was tired of being hungry. I was tired of sleeping in a box. I missed my bed. I missed my books and my Legos. I even missed my bathtub. Those were the facts. A gentle breeze set the grass dancing. The stars spun. I heard the sound of wheels on gravel and sat up on my elbows. I recognized the tail first. Meow, said the cat. Meow, I said back because it seemed polite. So there's Crenshaw appearing. Did you enjoy that, kitty? All right, we'll pick it up at chapter 28 next time.